We're back here with Game 3 of the Losers Bracket Finals. It is all coming down to this one. Who's going to Diamond and who is not. One of these teams will fit each of those descriptions. Right? That makes sense?
Wrong.
Like,
No, absolutely not.
I think that made sense.
I don't even know what you said.
It's okay, just don't listen to me. And then when I stop talking, start talking. Doesn't really
You don't
matter.
need to tell me twice to listen to you. Come on. I'm sure Enthos does that too. I mean, he doesn't even listen to me.
Rhapsody.
Yeah. Good job.
Alright, anyway.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I don't understand either. I was told not to listen to people, so I heard a silence. I just started talking.
I can start singing. I mean, I can start singing if you guys just want a quick distraction.
That's not gonna help.
No.
It's not
Especially not voice.
Fair enough.
Alright.
The chipper ban,
Yeah.
gesture header, it's because Dem Strats plays a ridiculously good chipper.
I've said that twice.
Yeah.
Stop stealing my line.
This Enthos guy does this every single time we cast together.
He does. Every
I'll
time.
fight both of you. Come at me, bro.
Every time.
I don't even remember, like, that other one, it was just so stupid. Like, he repeated exactly what I said.
Yep.
I don't even remember what it was anymore. I was just so astonished that somebody would repeat, like, an entire
He
paragraph.
did.
that I
Like,
said.
you spent about 10 full seconds, like, saying, this is why this thing is happening, and this is why it's a good decision. And then Enthos comes back, like, 4 minutes later and says the exact same thing. For, like, 10 to 15 seconds. And I'm just sitting here going,
Silhouette.
yep, you're right. I'm not going to disagree with you. It seems kind of redundant, but,
If you'll recall though, I came back from heating up some mushroom pizza that I'd ordered the previous night.
You
and I
just
came
say
back
that.
and
It was mushroom pizza.
I
Like,
like-
that's not
yeah.
even an excuse.
You're going in the wrong direction here. Absolutely, that is the wrong direction.
I was heating up pizza, I wasn't here to hear what you said, and I come back and say
Wait.
it, and apparently I said something that one of you had already said.
I don't even
Boom.
remember what I said in the first place.
I think it was something about magic damage or something. I don't remember either.
I'm not sure.
Who cares?
Enthos probably remembers.
He
did
probably
hear it twice.
does. Well, he probably doesn't because he was going to say it again at some point.
Yeah. I think the Dark Lady. Yeah, this reactionary Dark. Did we see this game already?
No.
Nope.
Although
This draft is
yeah.
like deja.
There's some deja vu here for me too.
Oh, I think this was like the exact same thing Fuse Team did versus
Yeah.
SPI.
Yeah, it might. I think they did something similar. I agree. They third picked the Dark Lady after the Silhouette, but Legion drafts, really actually both teams' drafts are pretty damn impressive. Rhapsody and Magnus on the one side with Silhouette, and Tempest and Kraken with TDL on the other side. I like them both. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know about these bans necessarily on the Legion team. I mean, there are more than 3 supports. I don't know if banning these. I don't know if they're scary enough, like a Rhapsody factor, to be banning an Empath and a Torture at this point. Maybe the Torture, but
I'm okay with it actually. I don't think that there's a
Yeah.
huge pool of good supports right now, and getting rid of a lot of them while you have a Rhapsody, that's gonna be bad.
I would like to see a Glacius picked up from
Yeah.
Shrek is Love. I think it would go very well with the Dark
That's
Lady,
right.
the Kraken, and the Tempest. So if they don't ban Glacius, they're definitely going to pick him up. I would bet money on that. But, I mean, both of these teams have really strong core drafts. I mean, Dark Lady fares very well with Tempest and Kraken. Those ults line up very effectively. And on the same note, I mean, Silhouette, Magnus, and Rhapsody, 3 extremely strong heroes in the meta right now. So, solid core picks from both teams in this game 3. You know they're taking it seriously.
Yep. And they're going to take out bubbles there on the Legion side as well, so moving away from the supports a little bit, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Glacius be the last pick from the Hellborn team. Or maybe even the 4th pick, depending on what's... Oh! I wonder if Legion's going double support, and that's why they want the Glacius unbanned.
Maybe.
maybe.
Because I don't actually know if Shorkin can play Ophelia. I think he has.
Oh, Ophelia's still on the board. Wow.
Yeah. So...
That would be a strong pick for either team right now.
Right.
There's a Rampage too. Just putting
Not
that out
for-
there.
There's a Rampage.
There's a Rampage.
Oh,
They
shit, I
need a
didn't
suicide
know that.
hero.
Yep.
I'm just
The
saying.
Rampage is available.
Yep. That's,
Rampage and Berserker, which one is it going to be is the question, because you know one of them are going to get
I
picked.
don't know.
Yeah, even Amun-Ra.
And if they want to go
Come
for
on.
the dual support, Moira's
Support.
on the board.
Support.
I'm just saying. I was
So
already saying
which
Moira.
support's gonna get picked up, guys? You think it's gonna be Glacius as a support, or maybe Moira?
I can't tell.
To be honest, I'd like to see Cersei, especially since Silhouette is an illusion hero, sort of.
I hate Cersei.
I would
And
like to see
Cersei is
Luna.
very good against Tempest, Kraken, and Dark Lady in that sense. That he has really good targets to steal. And it's good in a tri-lane, so pick Cersei.
No,
my god, just do it.
It's a great
Yeah.
pick here. I hate playing that hero, so yeah, go ahead and pick it.
Oh my
Lodestone.
god. Oh my god.
What? What is
I
this?
Shoot me.
I can't say I saw that coming.
I am 12, and what is going on in here?
Wait a sec, no, we definitely did see this game before.
No, we didn't.
There was a Lodestone too.
No, there wasn't.
Lodestone
A.
has
There
been
was.
picked
There was a
once.
Lodestone.
First of all, no, there wasn't. Secondly, this game was played like
Glacius.
3 hours ago. So
Wait.
Oh, just
I call it.
they
up.
obviously
Hey
played
up,
it
bitches.
twice. Anyways,
yeah, it's the
I
Glacius.
swear there was a Lodestone Magnus silhouette thing in there.
No,
I like the Lodestone
don't
pick,
think
and
so.
here's why. Before he gets jumped by the Tempest or Kraken, he can activate his ulti, and while Tempest is ultiing him, his ulti will go off, do tons of damage to TDL, Kraken, Tempest, and it's great counter initiation. So I like
Sharkan is playing Ophelia, apparently.
well,
Ooh.
we'll see. We'll see if he can play Ophelia. I mean, he's
It's gonna
going to
prove
be
you
playing
wrong.
Ophelia, but we'll see about whether or not that's actually a realistic thing. So they
The
did
hype.
need a Tempest counter, as they didn't really have one at this point. So the Skeleton Kings, presumably from Ophelia, are going to do that job.
But I mean, besides the whole deja vu moment I had, I do think Lodestone is a good pick.
Yeah,
Besides
these are
what Enthos pointed out, you can initiate with a Lodestone, and then a Magnus ult following up that is going to do a ridiculous
Why are
amount of
you
damage.
repeating what I'm saying? Are you like
I
stalking
said something different. You were
Why are
talking
you
about him
repeating
getting
what I'm-
caught. I'm
Who
talking
is
about
this guy,
initiation.
Quincy? This guy's repeating what I'm
You're-
saying. It's
whatever.
ridiculous.
Anyways,
What?
yeah. Who listens to this guy, anyways?
I wasn't listening to either of you. I was asleep. This is the drafting phase. I don't have to do any camera work, so I can just go to sleep. It's kind of nice.
But this last pick is.
We need stats. We need stats in this, Quincy. Come on.
No.
I really want them to pick up like a Prisoner or Pebbles here, something with they can get a PK and just make some room for this Dark Lady. Because I don't think this Kraken is really a good dual lane hero, especially. I don't think they're going to dual lane him.
No, I
They
think
do
it's
need
gonna be-
to use that Dark Lady.
It's going to be a
But-
dual lane Dark Lady. So
Yeah.
they need another solo here, and I'm not sure if Pebbles is going to fit that mold because I don't really feel like Pebbles is a solo hero. As we have, yeah. So I like that a lot more than Pebbles.
Right. Yeah, I like that pick too. I mean, the team fight on Shrek is Love is ridiculously strong,
Yep.
but their CC presence is nowhere near as strong as Prime Icarus. So this game could go in either direction. I mean, these are both very strong drafts, like extremely strong drafts. So
I'm
both
with
teams
you.
pushing
I
it to the
guess
limit.
sure, you like this hag? I
do.
don't know.
I do too.
With
I-
Tempest and Kraken, I love it.
I just hate this hag because they have 4 farmers now. And
That's
inevitably, this hag will buy a light brand because everybody buys light brand on hag, even if they shouldn't. He's going to get it. And there's going to be a Crack and a Dark Lady and Tempest all farming, which is going to be extremely problematic.
That's a good point.
And they also don't have a lot of counter push against this Ophelia team. So it's going to be a problem.
Well, they
In
have
the mid-
Tundra Blast, they've got Splash Shadows, they got Sonar Scream. I think on counter push, they have Charging Strikes even if they want to get crazy. I think on counter push they're okay. I am a little concerned about the farming game. You're right. Like that's
He's going to splash.
well, it helps.
In Ophelia wave, he's got to splash it.
Oh, Glacius too. They have Glacius against Ophelia.
It's pretty much just Glacius and the Sonar Scream that I think. I don't know about this splash thing.
Charging
But they did
Strikes.
pull him a regen. Yet, he's gonna Charging Strikes into a wave
Yep.
and die. Good
Well,
idea.
if they need anti-push, that's what's going to happen. This Lodestone ult is new.
No, this is the EA ult.
Oh, is it? I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen it before.
Yeah, I like it. But I think the when he ults, it does get bugged. There's a lot of particle effects flying all over the place.
It's pretty badass. Anyway, yeah, and those I was with you that I like both teams' draft until the Lodestone pick.
I think it goes very well with their lineup. I mean, Magnus isn't exactly a tanky presence. He is a strength-based hero, but he's not the tank that you need for a team. And
Right.
Lodestone's great follow-up, man. I mean, he provides CC, plenty of burst damage, and his ultimate is just going to decimate this Hellborn team. I mean, they're pretty squishy for the most part, and they have ults that keep you in place, which is why Lodestone is so strong. I mean, he's a very strong solo laner. He's going to get experience. I don't think he'll be boxed out that easily. And I think he just works with his team.
You talk about like the CC issues. I'm more concerned about the Legion side CC than the Hellborns.
Really?
What? They have
I
a
think
Magnus,
that's okay. They have like
Rhapsody, Lodestone.
they can
So
have
many
up to
stuns.
3 stuns on this Ophelia. They can have that tree grapple. They have all the stuns in the world, in my opinion.
They can have up to 3 stuns, but like realistically, getting Ophelia stuns off is not the easiest thing in the world to do. They've got Ice Imprisonment and Thunder Blast from Glacius, Charge from Kraken plus the release to Kraken. Hag's not going to do too much outside of her slow, but then you got Tempest Hold, which is huge, and Glacial Blast. So that's a pretty good amount
I think
of
it's
CC.
about even. It's just the way you look at it. I think.
Right, like I feel like I'm seeing a lot more skill shots on the Legion side. Ophelia creeps is difficult, tree grapple is a problem, rocket drill can be a problem. The only really guaranteed stuns they have are Staccato, which is not that long range, and Lava Surge. So
Lodestone stun's pretty easy to hit though, along with the tree grapple. They're not extremely difficult to hit like the Kraken charge. That one's pretty iffy.
yeah,
It's
They're
debatable.
usually
I
much
mean,
more accurate.
I'm pretty bad. I don't know how easy it is for good players to stun.
It's pretty easy
But-
for us good players.
yeah, like with Lodestone Rocket Drill, even with a Portal Key, you can have issues landing that stun. Like it's not out of the question to dodge it.
I'm just not 100% sure about the way they pooled regen on this Hellborn team. I mean, Glacius is top, and they pooled Dark Lady a regen. They gave one set of regen to the Kraken and nothing to the Hag. Not really sure about that one. Just like a small thing to point out. It's not really the biggest deal. I guess that means Glacius is going to be rotating towards middle.
I have to say, I'm not a fan of how they laned this though on the Legion team,
Yeah.
or the Hellborn team. Like Kraken should be suicide and Hag should be mid.
I guess it's so that way Glacius can rotate like he is doing.
He could
But
rotate
even
for a
then-
Hag.
Yeah, it's just like both of them are terrible for dueling, so I mean, may as well put Hag there
Yeah.
because he's less terrible 1v1 against a Magnus especially.
Right, because the volcanic
I'd
touch
say
is
it's
going to be a
about
problem.
Yeah,
And I feel like
that's about
Kraken,
it.
being a natural tank and having the splash, would do better in lane against Silhouette, but that might just be me being crazy.
Yeah, it does look like Magnus is having a better time, even though Kraken did get that pooled regen, probably having to do with that volcanic touch.
And Glacius is here too, so they're going to actually jump on him, but Lava Surge away, and he's just fine.
I don't like the rotation from Glacius. TDL is one of those heroes
Me
that
neither.
needs the support in the lane to get farm. She's so weak on her own.
Yeah, and I mean Rhapsody did go mid, but I'm guessing Certas did ask for him to come back because he was getting pressured out by this Hag. So
And this is kind of what I mean. I feel like with Kraken and the Suicide lane, it would be much more encouraged for Rhapsody to be in this bottom, because yeah, he's going to have an easier time harassing Kraken out, and Kraken can do a bunch of stuff to Silhouette. But then you put Hag in the middle lane, and she doesn't take volcanic touch damage, so there's going to be no box out from Rhapsody in the middle, which means Hag should win mid against Mag. And that leaves Glacius free to go top and box up the low stuff.
yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like they should put more emphasis on this Legion team to block these Tempest camps, especially since Ophelia can typically run around with the team at level 1. He did get the boots first, I believe, so they could have warded up some of those Tempest camps, at least making it a little more difficult for him. Because right now he's sitting about 150 GPM above this Ophelia.
And this is what has happened on Ophelia recently. Like, ever since the jungle got changed, I don't know if it's that we don't have that many good Ophelia players anymore. I think that's part of it. Actually, top lane, File does die just at the end of that, but I get jumped by Hasted Glacius, so good rotation there. I think part of it is we don't have that many good Ophelia players anymore, as Hanskin's left, and Chessie left, and Minot's left, so that's a problem. But, like, we just don't see good farm on Ophelia very much anymore.
Are you trying to say that Shorcan isn't a good Ophelia?
I'm saying that he's not...
Is that what you're implying?
Yeah, Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm playing. You got me.
I was gonna say that. I was kind of afraid to, but thank you, Quincy. I definitely agree with you.
For having the courage?
Yeah, is Shortcan good at any heroes? I think that's the real question
I
here.
don't know.
We have yet to see.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah,
I'm
nor
pretty
have
sure
I.
he just griefed his teammate too. He just sent Magnus back, and
Yeah.
Magnus doesn't have gold for a TP. He's such a troll.
That's reportable right there, is what that is.
I'm sure he's gonna get reported for that. Hopefully a ban coming out for Shortcan.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Get this
Kraken
cancer
is
player off the scene.
Kraken is securing the middle lane now with that rotation from Glacius. I guess Glacius isn't really concerned about his XPM, but he's more. I don't know. His priority right now is just winning 2 lanes more than getting XP.
All chat from Hack. As she's gone
He's
fishing.
fishing.
Yeah.
Rhapsody's gonna dance for his ass. Go, go, go!
I don't know. I mean, Hag's on an XP range right now, I don't think, so... Now she might
I think he is now,
Now,
but,
but before.
they saw maybe.
So
I think they caught a glimpse of him.
purely trying to get some levels, and that's just about it.
Did Certas just... I think he bought his phase boots from Rhapsody.
What?
Rhapsody gave control of his hero to Certas.
Oh. That's clever. Yeah, okay, here comes the courier, gonna spot out Hag, and so just blink away. I gotta say, I'd never thought of anything like that before, but it's an interesting idea.
Yeah, it does save him some time. He didn't have to leave the lane for some creeps he might have missed.
But he's missing creeps anyway, so...
Yeah. I'm really sad that he didn't counter all chat this wretched Hag as soon as they brought the player over.
So, the all chat deficit is currently in Hellborn's favor.
And it is Shortcan's team, I would expect some all chat.
Right. I mean, the manners have never been very good from him, so...
I'm not sure if we mentioned that First Blood coming out for... Not Collect Mucked Up, did we?
We talked about it briefly.
We did.
I didn't quite catch
I
it, but
remember.
anyway, in the
I
bottom
just wasn't
lane,
listening to you.
that's to be expected. Trying to kill a courier, trying to kill a Hag, not really sure what they want to do. Top lane, meanwhile, once again, they're going to jump on File, and the TP support is coming in. In the background, actually, Fleckmuck going to get jumped by Magnus, but he will just be frozen. And now he's in a little bit of trouble. There goes the Taint Soul, body blocks coming from Glacius, and a Tempest ultimate, actually, in fact, as I assume they wanted to stop Glacius from getting Lava Surge once more, because that would have been a kill. So Magnus is free to so close.
The Legion has destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Does not come through. And Legion side take down bottom tower, actually. Maybe try to kill Kraken. As the Tree Gobble's coming in, gonna be a stun. Charge goes through onto him. Can they kill Hag? Probably. One more, yep.
Hellborn had destroyed a Legion tower.
And I'm pretty sure Hag had Blink Up that entire
She
time.
was in-
Or not that entire time, but
I think she was in
he had it up.
animation at the end.
Yeah.
I've done that a lot, and
No,
I've seen
Blink-
that a lot.
Blink had just come up a split second before she died,
Right.
so she probably did not have enough time. But man, I mean, okay, 2-3 lead in Shrek is Love's favor, but they are ahead by about 2k gold and 1k experience. So I'm pretty surprised to see that.
The Legion have destroyed
Yeah,
a
Darkly is at
Hellborn
450
tower.
GPM. That's insane.
Bottom lane, actually, now he's dead, so he's not at 450 GPM anymore. And Certas, for his part, is at 420, so a couple of tower kills in the bottom lane helping that out.
Wow.
For a Nullstone right off the bat, not a huge surprise. Although they have a lot of Nullstone cancelers on this Hellborn team. I mean, he's getting the item pretty much just because he wants the farm, which is fine, but...
It's a core item on Silhouette, no doubt about it.
Thunderclaw.
Looks like they're going on this Kraken too.
That's
Yeah.
a core item on every hero, Quincy. Come on.
DD Rune on Kraken, and Silhouette's just like, yeah, I don't care about your charge, buddy. So perhaps should have gone up and left or something like that instead of straight back into the lane. I don't know why. The charge direction from Demonstrax there, I think, was a little bit questionable.
And then that Tundra Blast counter push you were talking about.
There it is.
Coming into action.
There it is.
It is coming
Unstoppable.
around.
Huge Thunder Blast damage. Total of 80.
Yep. Yeah, but onto 3 creeps.
Damn.
His tier 1 tower also going to fall here, as Ophelia and Rhapsody join the party.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
And make no mistake, it is a party.
And Count Crapula is going for the Rune Cleaver first instead of the Abyssal. Thought we should point that out.
Oh my god, what a player.
Good news.
Bad news, it's not Thunderclaw.
Well,
It is true. I mean, we can't be too optimistic here. Not everybody has our superior game sense to know that Thunderclaw is the best item.
right. This is
especially
insane.
with-
One
Yeah,
hope.
I mean, lack of vestments on pretty much everybody in every game now.
Yeah. Eruption going down there onto Kraken. He wishes he had investments right now, but he doesn't, so that's going to be helping to kill him, actually. Bat Blast onto 2, and easy kill on Slash Grit on that Magnus. Looks like Shortcan getting caught out behind this tower as well. Glacial Blast going to help finish him off. His Skeleton Kings are going to run away, and they should be okay. But 2 kills there for the Hellborn side as Legion get a little bit greedy, pushing that tier 2 tower. And apparently the lag is real. I don't know.
That is not one
Silhouette.
Prime Icarus once. I mean, Dark Lady's known for having very weak early game presence, but she's already 3-1 at almost 500 GPM just 10 minutes into this game.
And
That is the
TDL
last
Yeah, I don't know
Speaking
what
of
he was
TDL.
thinking, really. The Ophelia troops were being dragged around by an entire group wave. Maybe it was all chatting about the lag. Caught him off guard. Bad sportsmanship.
Yep.
Banned Shortcan's team.
No, just Shortcan. They didn't do anything wrong. In fact,
Yeah.
they should be getting some credits here for having to play with him for so long.
Meanwhile, level 4 Rhapsody getting caught out.
Yeah, I don't understand what she's trying to kill a Kraken for, but she's not really going to pay for it. Glacial Blasts also are in. Going to avoid further stuns thanks to a fog. So now cleaning up the Tempest Elementals. Opposite does give a fair amount of gold, so not something to completely ignore. Kraken looking for a jump once again. I don't know
He
if
did
that's...
finish his Nullstone.
Is that a Nullstone, or is that a... Yeah, she's at 500 GPM, so that's a Nullstone. I was wondering if that was just a recipe.
He's very active on the Silhouette too. He doesn't have the Nullstone, but he's being very active, running around, doing ganks. I do like it, especially since Hellborn is very greedy with their 4 farmers, like we went over.
And triple stacked Ancients here are available for Silhouette as well, but probably can't take them quite yet. If she had a Thunderclaw.
Yeah. Takes some notes.
I feel like we should
Same.
really like throw Ceratops like a whisper after this game, letting him know that Thunderclaw would have been the best choice.
Yep.
Regardless of whether he
This is live.
This is live, yes.
Yeah. It says live
feel like-
if you upload
Yeah.
the stream.
I feel like it's our responsibility to help these players get better, though. You know, like I know that he's 2,050 MMR, but still, like that doesn't mean much because he's not getting a Thunderclaw.
I don't think it's my responsibility to help these players get better.
Well, I thought you were gonna point out, the fact that he's not US. 2,000 EU.
Well, this is clearly an EU build. Like this is.
Yeah.
Everybody
come on.
knows that 2,000 MMR in Europe is actually 1,500 MMR in the US. That's pretty much universal knowledge.
It explains a lot of stuff,
The
especially if you're a
Legion
US
have
player.
destroyed a
Like, why
Hellborn
always
tower.
these are so bad.
Yeah, it does look
Shortcan
like
for
Legion's pushing base somehow.
They have a DD run on Silhouette, so they can definitely do this. Just for a
I
while there.
understand.
Jump onto Magnus, and yeah, he's going to pay for this. Nora's plussing out, and the Lava Surge will save his butt. But there's one stun on the Hag. Yeah, Lodestone's coming in here with his Shatterstorm, and the Rocket Drill onto Kraken. No, he didn't say he could run away, but there goes the Cover of Darkness onto a bunch of heroes, and Dark Lady is going to be with them. They will kill Rocky Balboa right off the bat. A Tempest Ultimate, not too much follow-up, and it's just onto Ophelia. Actually, no, Silhouette was in there as well, so nice Tempest Ultimate, but not enough damage, really. Lodestone coming back in with the stun onto Kraken, so ends up being a 1-1 so far. Actually, no, TDL going to help finish off Shortcan, but now she's going to pay for that. Tempest with a Glacial Blast onto Ceratops, but not going to be enough. So they do end up getting a pretty good fight right there. They're going to keep pushing this.
That was just extremely unfortunate. Count Crapula charged into a Silhouette Tree Grubble and a Minotaur stun at the exact same time he went in, so. And they also didn't have Cleave up or that Kraken ult to follow up on that Tempest ult.
Are we gonna see a 15-minute Rax here?
I would be...
I don't think it's happening.
No.
I think they're just pushing their advantage a little, making Hellborn feel uncomfortable. The Kraken did pick up that vestments like we wanted him to.
Look at that.
Good
What a
plays.
player.
Maybe he's
Amazing.
ghosting.
It's
Maybe.
possible.
Magnus trailing out though.
Jump there from everybody. Demstrats does fall. Looks like Tempest is going to be okay. And yep, here comes Charging Strikes in, but Certas already pouring out to the illusion. I'm getting a bunch of telephone calls, so I'm going to have to answer this. I will be able to do camera work, but I'm going to mute myself on stream real fast, so please take
Sure.
care, guys.
Yep. Now, stream while Quincy
Did you
is
say
up.
something?
We know that he's frauding. Quincy doesn't know anybody in real life, so the fact that he's saying he has phone calls is clearly a very apparent lie. So in case you guys are thinking that Quincy had a social life, you know, think again. Because that's not the case.
I didn't even know he was on the phone. I wasn't paying attention to anything he said.
Yeah.
Did you?
I
You were
kinda
paying
just, like,
attention? Oh, wow.
his voice is so monotonous that I just, like, I don't even hear it. Like, I can't even hear it. It's insane.
It's like a ghost.
Yeah. It's even worse than a ghost. It's like...
One of those
It's
annoying
like
beats.
it's like the sound that you get when you turn off unit reactions on your hero. You don't hear
Oh,
anything.
God.
It's not there. It's non-existent. It's like that.
Alright, I'm back. It's fine.
So, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Quincy's back, guys.
Yeah, I bet. Thank God for that. It looks like Legion is setting up on mid. Silhouette did just get his portal key. He's TPing back with his illusion up so he can get that portal key faster.
The
I like
Hellborn
it.
destroyed a Legion tower.
Bottom deny, not quite successful there. Magnus trying to get it. Doesn't happen. Buckmo trying to flee his vault forward, but Matt, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna help at least.
And this Cluckmuck Glacius versus Certas, I'm sure he's died at least like 12 times this series. Certas on the solo.
It's been a lot. Yes. Buckmuck has died very frequently. Hag is gonna go fishing again and TP away.
Yeah. Certas is playing insanely well, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say for sure, but he might be the best solo I've seen, and that's a really bold statement. This guy is just ridiculously good with this hero.
Well, you are like 1700. I mean, you don't see a lot of good solo. Let's be honest here.
I thought 1700 was the highest MMR you can get. Is that not true?
No, it is. No, it is. It's
Okay,
true.
I'm just saying, I want to get to 1700 someday. That's my goal.
Just getting
If I get to
called.
1700, I'm basically the best at this game.
Is Dark Lady gonna charge in strikes this wave for counter push? Oh my God, he did.
Look at that.
You're right, Quincy. I give you that one.
Why are you questioning me ever?
I know. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either.
Do you want me to answer that?
No, that was a rhetorical question.
Do you even understand what a rhetorical
Learn
question is? This
English.
guy, yeah,
Learn English.
offering English lessons.
Take some
Red
English
Fork.
classes.
Is that spelled
Certas
R-U?
might be in trouble.
Yeah, that's the real silhouette. Gonna TP or report to the other one as leaves Kraken onto the real silhouette and the Bat Blast. So they use a couple of ultimates, but they finally lock down that crazy ass hero that apparently just does whatever it wants and lives all the time.
Yeah.
Certas' first death of the game there, 7-1-3. So Znawi actually at the top lane gonna help flank, and we'll see if Dark Lady can get out of this. There's Shadowstorm, Blockmuck taking a bunch of damage, and he will drop right off the bat. We'll see if Lodesun can live. I suspect he won't. Nice juke in the trees, but he's gonna get found out in the background. Ophelia's trying to get away. They do finally kill Lodesun, and there goes the Rhapsody ultimate saving Ophelia, but now all of a sudden now is in trouble. He's gonna take his course to that game of the game too. That's fine. Eruption coming in, finishing off that TDL, and we'll see if Hag can get out of this. Looks like she will with the blink away, and does not have a teleport, so... Yeah.
Wow. That was a 2-for-3 skirmish, but they got the Dark Lady down, which is very good.
And it might not be over. There's a Tempest ultimate on top of Magnus. So that'll be another kill.
Alright, so
And
4
that's
for
exactly
2.
what the Hellborn team needed.
Yep.
Right.
Using that Tempest full and that Astrolite, they got a fresh portal kill on Tempest, and I really like that. He did use that ult at the end to secure the kill on the Magnus. He was doing surprisingly well.
Yeah, and actually Shrek is levels ahead now by about 1k gold, almost 2k experience. So that's a huge turn of the tides here for them. It's just shaping up to be a really close game. I mean, Dark Lady... Do you guys think Dark Lady or Silhouette has a stronger late game presence? I think it's Dark Lady personally, but Certas is ridiculously good on this hero, so it's hard to say.
I think it's Dark Lady too, but I don't want to agree with you, so I'm going to say Silhouette.
Well, they're about even in my eyes, but it's more over the
Pick a
team
side.
that comes in.
This guy.
And
Quit being Switzerland, Artifa.
Yeah, Legion does have the Rhapsody and the
shaking.
Ophelia to keep that silhouette alive, but they do have a Tempest and a Kraken.
If we were running for Congress, I would just destroy you right now.
If we were running for Congress, I would decimate you.
This guy has no convictions. He doesn't even know what he wants. Can't even figure out whether TDL or Silhouette are better.
Oh my god!
How can you?
Wretched hag proved me wrong. He didn't buy a light brand. Thank fucking god. Oh my god. This is like the best Wretched Hag I've ever seen in my life. He didn't buy a light brand with 200 GPM.
I'm going to put on a quick tip to all of you who play Suicide Wretched Hag. Don't get Grimoire if you play Suicide Wretched Hag. That's some fresh insight from Enthos himself, and we are live. Back to you, Breaking.
Thank God. Thank God we had Enthos to tell us that. I wish somebody else told us that beforehand.
The Hellborn
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
nice.
Destiny is not listening to either of us. He probably doesn't even know we're here.
What?
Exactly.
Wait, what? What's going on here?
I don't know what the Legion team's doing right now. I mean, they're trading. I'm pretty sure this is going to be like 3 for 2 tower clear.
They're actually not winning. They're behind by quite a bit.
Yeah, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose
I'm
bot
pretty
tower,
sure
but not
one
mid
kills.
tower, and now they're gonna put pressure on this middle tower, or the top tower anyway. And Cluckmuck actually getting wrecked. Cover of darkness. Oh, finally there's the kill. Certos, that is a fake. So we find Shadowstorm from Lodestone right onto Kraken, and he's dead. But to release the Kraken on the counter just before he died, and Lodestone. Oh my God, the Rhapsody ultimate too, and it saved the map fast damage. What?
Oh, he died.
Oh no! He teleported under the tower. Why did the tower target him out of everything there? So now he's in some trouble here, taking a lot of damage from off. The eruption in the background going off. So now he will die in that Rhapsody, but they'll kill Tempest before he can do anything. His ultimate was still on cooldown, so not that big a deal. And Shuriken and the Ophelia also dropped. Actually, Magmus not going to get charged there as Kraken Mystic going to try to TP away, and he should be okay. Yeah, TDL trying to catch somebody else out, but not going to be enough. Portal Key on Silhouette allows him to live.
I actually think he's way more interested in these Ophelia creeps. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
Regardless, Magnus did just pick up this tablet, so like got his geos, which I like both of those. Magnus can use that tablet to save a teammate from Kraken, like that Lodestone who managed to die after all that effort put in by his team. Shuriken even actually used his weapon.
No way.
So much effort.
Now that I find hard to believe.
And Silhouette is getting that geos. I also like that because he can dispel off those Dark Blades, which is really why Dark Lady is considered the better late game hero versus Silhouette. He can't use those Dark Blades. I mean, he can use those Dark Blades to make it so that way Silhouette can't hold it away. But now it's kind of nullified by that geos. So it's doing well. Looking up for the Legion team, even though they're behind in gold and XP.
Okay.
Yeah.
People stop talking, so now it's time to fill a void. That's something that's
Now,
completely
Quincy,
unrelated.
I was thinking, if we run for Congress, here's the thing. Politicians are very good at avoiding questions and prompting another question when asked a question.
Right.
So, if we ran for Congress, you give a direct answer, which people don't want to hear. They want to hear more questions. So if they asked me, who's the better hero for the late game, Silhouette or Dark Lady? I would say, well, who's the better hero for the late game, Dark Lady or Silhouette? And clearly I'd win because I'm the better politician.
Now, you don't understand this at all. Okay. If you get asked, who is the better hero, Silhouette or TDL, what you say is, it doesn't matter who the better hero is. What matters is that both of these heroes are great, and they are American. And they are homegrown, and they're not foreign.
You guys are just
And 9/11.
Kill the terrorists.
on a tangent.
Kill the terrorists, everybody.
Yeah, that'll
Dark Lady
help.
did just finish his BKB. It looks like they're looking to fight.
Stop talking about the game.
Whatever,
Okay,
there's a
cut
fight
out
going
here.
on. Where's your job?
Outside cover darkness going down, and Shadowstorm actually didn't hit anything. TL didn't try to jump on Magmas, but he actually managed to get the Steam Bath off in time. Kraken ultimate going down over here onto Lodestone, but he takes the wrap as well off inside here. Count Crackling getting killed by Certos. Rockmonk also goes down. And there's like 8 fights going on at this point. Portal Key's going off all over the place. Hellborn realizing that their damage is gone. True Grapple not quite going to connect, and the Lava Surge just a second too late. So, oh well. Hag will live, but again with the mid push coming in from the Legion team, TDL does not have a buyback, and she's dead for 50 more seconds. So big lift right there, but this is going to be a tier 3
The
tower,
Legion
and I
had
suspect
destroyed
a
a
rash.
HoN Tower.
Yeah, Dark Lady actually just bought that BKB fresh, and he didn't use it last fight. Well played from Magnus, catching him off guard. And yeah, I mean personally, I don't even like the BKB to begin with, because I really believe in it's necessary for these Dark Ladies to get mobility items before they go for that shrunken head, no matter how far behind they are.
I think her concern is mainly that she does not have enough health to not have a shrunken. So it's either shrunken or pure health. I don't think like health is going to do that much for her right now. I think she needs levels to help that.
Yeah, I just feel like the Firebrand would have enhanced his farm enough so that way he could get the BKB at around the same time anyways. And it offers mobility so he doesn't get kited by the silhouette.
That's possible. I don't know, it's 18 to 14 hero kills in 25 minutes, which is pretty active, so I'm not convinced they would have given the other team enough time to actually farm up that BKB post Firebrand. It's possible. TDL, a new Kongor here with a couple other heroes, and Hag and Glacius. And Legion side have a Word of Rev right there. I'm not sure if that actually gives enough vision to see this, but there's a Word of Sight up top. And, by that I mean in the bottom river.
It looks like they're gonna trade their top tower for a Kongor.
Yeah.
They really are committed to this Kongor though. Dark Lady doesn't want to work.
The Legion have destroyed a
Getting
HoN
past
Tower.
That's probably a little even, maybe
Kongor
close
has been
to the
slain.
favor of the Hellborn side. If they lose Rax here, that's going to be a problem. Jump in from Kraken actually onto the Silhouette and the Backblast. In the meantime, that's another darkness going on. Nice Rap's ultimate, but it doesn't actually catch Sil, and she's in the background. She will fall. Meanwhile, the ultimate going on to 2. Magnus and Rapsy getting caught. Finally, on that Lodestone does die as well. Magnus will stun out. He will be able to portal key away, so he should be just fine. Now he's like, yeah, I'm not going to use any red. Might as well just keep fighting. Shortman also takes the death and a quad kill from TDL, so she doesn't even lose a token. And they
I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but Tempest hold that Rhapsody ult
Yep.
and the Magnus ult at the same time. That's really
I saw
really
the
big
hole
by
in 2 of them.
Tempest.
I didn't know he stopped both the ultimates. I think Rhapsody ultimate wasn't really doing very much anyway. But the
That was
eruption.
It's kind of
insane.
similar to like how a Bubbles would play that in that sense.
Right.
Anyways, I'll stop talking now.
I don't know why Magnus is ulting right there. Why the hell was he ulting so close to the team fight?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe his portal key was on cooldown, so he wanted to just get the ult off close enough so he could stun back up. I'm not really sure what he was thinking. And Hag does pick up BKB.
Despite having lost a mid melee Rax, I mean, Shrek is Loved is ahead by 4k gold, 10k experience, which is no small lead by any means, so they're definitely in this game now, and TDL is actually ahead in farm compared to Silhouette, which is very surprising, but that quad kill is huge! That's exactly what they needed to get back into this game.
No doubt. And I was gonna
Yeah, I
find out
just
the
feel like
Lodestone.
this gold lead is a little bit misleading because Dark Lady does have 3,000 gold on his hero, and the lead is 3,000 gold. Also, they did use a buyback on Kraken, so...
Yep. Magnus also has about 3.2k saved up though.
So the gold lead is about just a little bit in favor of the Hellborn. I don't think it's a substantial amount, considering they used that buyback.
And looks like there's the jump there from Kraken onto Lodestone. Release Kraken executes him and Shorthand. Tempest coming in with the Glacial Blast. Lodestone trying to live. There goes the Nurse Blessing. Lodestone almost certainly a die.
Legendary.
Just totally screwed. In the meantime, Hag with Shrunken Head up, trying to chase down these two. Magnus has the portal key away. HoN goes onto the Ophelia though, and there's not too much she can do here to stop that.
Onslaught,
Shorthand's taking
double
another
tap.
death because he's bad. 4, 6, and 8.
Nemesis Massacre.
Zero.
And I feel like this Shortcan guy was alluding to something. They have a Silhouette and they have a Rax, and he was talking about people wanting to cry when Silhouette has a Rax, so
Yeah.
I feel like he's talking about something, and here we go. A mass TP is coming.
Yeah, top lane, they realize exactly what Ceratoss is
Just
trying to do
over
here.
there.
And he's just, alright, fine, I'm gone. But that was interesting, because that was a chance to take a tier 3 tower right there. And Ceratoss got the entire team to teleport back. I'm not really sure if that was the right move. I feel like they could have backed Ceratoss off the racks without using all 5 heroes.
Right. I think it was probably the safest way to go. I mean, if they had brought 2 back to base and left 3 at the bot lane to take that tower, that would be 3 against 3. So that would be pretty risky. But in the end, they defend their racks, and they cannot possibly lose in the melee racks. That would be very bad for Ogre.
I mean, I think the biggest thing there, I mean, that the Hellborn team should have caught was Silhouette actually didn't have a TP, so if they did let him kill that melee racks, his ult probably would have worn off. And even if it didn't, the Silhouette without ultimate, fighting without a token, versus this Hellborn team would have been disastrous. They probably could have gotten all 3 racks at that point.
And here we go, jump from Kraken onto Silhouette, but the Rhapsody staccato stuns and the Skeleton King, that was a very bad choice from Kraken. So what illusion he caught here, and Kraken ultimate, she just poured out to it. So Demstrats, once again, not having a great time actually though. Rocket Drill onto TDL, and it looks like she's gonna fall there, has a token, so she's coming right back up. And the Rhapsody ultimate stopping all sorts of damage, and a Tempest Hole catching 5 people, 4 people, some number of people, that is way too many.
Wow.
And everybody's dead. Oh no, he gets dropped too.
I think it was only 3, but it was really good. Tempest going on.
I think it was at least, it had to be at least 4.
It might have just been the Silhouette illusion.
Oh, no, so
only 3 heroes are dead. Only 3 heroes are dead, and I don't think anybody bought back.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Rupture coming in here onto 2, but the TDL gonna jump in the background with the Dark Blades onto Silhouette. Here comes the Lodestone back with a 2-man Rocket Drill, and they're trying to get out of here on the Hellborn side as they realize that's not a great time to have some fun. Vile gonna drop. The buyback, I mean, and actually Tempest does die, so they get the 1 counter kill.
Yeah, really big Magnus eruption and perfectly timed buyback. I like how they did time that with the stun on the buyback.
No doubt.
But that Geos did come in handy. Darkblade did go on that Silhouette, and you couldn't really pursue because of that Geos, like I was saying.
This guy.
Like I was saying, Silhouette, you know, it just depends. It just depends. It's not like the heroes.
And she is going for a Wingbow now. No Shrunken.
I like it. I mean, if Silhouette gets caught, even with a Shrunken, he's gonna die regardless. If a Silhouette ever gets caught, he's dead. And this Wingbow is going to be big because I don't think Darkblade wants to pick up the Savage Mace. He already has that. What's it called? Frostburn? He has that Frostburn. Meanwhile, Cluckmuck's dying. Or not.
Oh, no, up top here. Yeah, he's fine.
Anyways, so, I mean, he's probably gonna go for either a Dawnbringer or a Wingbow himself, or even a crit. So, this Wingbow is gonna be really good on Silhouette. They don't have any sheeps coming out either.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Like, it seems like with all the magic damage from the Hellborn side, Shrunken Head would be kind of nice. And it stops Darkblade's talents, right? I'm not crazy.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be nice, also. Not having to use the Geometer's Bane to dispel that.
It looks like they have a DD on Silhouette, and they're gonna try and make something happen. Did use his ultimate beforehand, really good play, so he just didn't get perched off.
And the middle lane, actually, Hag gets crushed. Wrong place, wrong time for Wretched Hag, and she is pretty darn squishy with 1500 health. Just have vestments, I guess, but just too much lockdown. Cluckmuck. And DD Silhouette, that's bad. Release the Kraken, but she did already pour it out with the illusion. Actually, Bound Eye got dropped, but didn't get killed. And here comes the Shatterstorm from Lodestone. Actually, Kraken walks right back into it. Lodestone will die, but so does Kraken. Tank for tank right there. And the Shrunken Head from TDL doing a fair bit of work, actually, as they're forcing Silhouette to back off. But it looks like they're... Are they going to be able to take a top racks here? Tempest Ultimate is available, but they don't have a lot of follow-up damage. And the Legion side is doing a good job of spreading. Tempest jumping in, but the racks are already dead, and the counter from the Legion team. So,
oh, man.
Yeah, this isn't good.
A Hellborn Baron
Mid-racks
has been destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at this point the game is certainly unwinnable. The Silhouette is going to split push no matter what, even if they do win a team fight. You can expect Silhouette to be pushing that bottom lane non-stop, and they're never going to be able to get out of their base. even if they do get to a point where Legion can't win any team fights.
I don't know about that. I mean, never rule out a
Yeah.
late game Dark Lady. That is just a really scary aspect. And she's at more than 600 GPM right now. I mean, I know that Certus is closely behind, but still, TDL is just doing so well. And if they can win a team fight with that Tempest ultimate, they definitely still have a chance this game.
No, I just feel like they can't push the enemy team's base in time for this Silhouette not to get those bottom racks. Or even just go for base, it'd be ridiculous.
Right. I mean, once you have 2 racks down, it becomes so easy to take the third, just by being patient and slow pushing that lane. Because eventually you have to send people to defend it.
Yeah, and it's exponentially harder to try and push after a one team fight, because you have to defend those other lanes.
Yeah. Anxious to be taken here by Wretched Hag. So they're
So I
trying
am
to
ruling out this. I am ruling out this late game Dark Lady. Sorry on those.
I'm not. Never rule out the Dark Lady.
I don't think I would go that far, but it's gonna be hard. Like, now to be fair, Ogre still does have a golden experience lead somehow. I'm really not sure how at this point, but like, okay, I'm not really sure where that was going, but it's over now.
Me neither. Me neither.
Yeah, it's pretty much all on this Dark Lady. He does have like 100 GPM on this Silhouette, and it is only 2,000.
He has like
It's
30
not really the
GPM on
biggest
the
deal.
Silhouette.
This late into the game, the 3,000 gold lead is really the biggest deal.
Right. Again, though,
It's
he
really-
he has a 30 GPM lead on the Silhouette, not a 100 GPM lead. Again, math.
Whatever. And it comes down to like the Tempest versus the Ophelia for the XPM chart. As far as that's concerned, level 12 Ophelia had 40 minutes versus this level 17 Tempest.
The shore can factor. What can I say?
Yep.
Cross Illusions are just kind of hanging out in the Hellborn base.
Running around with 3 Vulture Lords at that.
Hey, that's massive tornadoes, man.
I guess Quincy, we should have listened to you. I mean, it is short cam. Maybe he can't have 3 stuns. Who knows?
Haven't you seen the movie
Just
Tornado?
saying.
Those things kill a lot.
Glacius. Oh, Glacius. Gonna drop the Glacius down for it because, alright, why not? Actually, get the Catacomb this now with the Sheep Stick on Wretched Hag, and here comes Ceratoss, and there goes Shenstorm as well. Corporate Darkness onto a couple, and a Tempest Ultimate gonna lock him down, so that's gonna be 2 kills from this as well. Silhouette, actually, no, it's an illusion. Never mind. Everything's fine.
Yeah, 2 for 1, and they recovered the eye that Glacius dropped, or at least it's still
Yeah.
hanging out there. They
The
can
concern I
pick it
have
up.
is it cost them a Tempest Ultimate and a TDL Ultimate. And
And the problem I have with this, they're going for Congo right now, but
Yeah.
they're probably going to trade Kong for a tier 3
Ceratoss
tower
push
almost,
base?
so it's going for it.
No, Ceratoss.
So let's looking to contest this Congo.
Seems like
Nope,
a bad
Ceratoss
plan.
getting back.
I think it's just fun.
And there goes the Eruption on to 3. Actually, a lot of damage coming out from there. Convoy does still go down to the Hellborn team. Who's got the token? It looks like Ceratoss has got it. TDL gonna fall here, and token actually not even used by Ceratoss. Now finally it is, so Wretched Hag will be able to blink away. But TDL actually does have a buyback. Wretched Hag gonna get caught up with a Lava Surge. Very well played from Slaskurin on that Magnus. He managed to get the blind-ish Lava Surge, but good blink.
No, they had a Vulture Lord in that. Anyways. Yeah, really well played from Magnus. It stunned all 3, so it was able to get the token. So.
TDL's gonna have to buy back. Yep, there it is. So, Count Crackle gonna buy back on that Dark Lady. Tempest Ultimate still not available for 2 minutes. And they should know that. They need to be more aggressive here.
No ultis on the Hellborn team.
Right. I mean, they know. Like, all these cooldowns were just used. I don't understand why they're backing off.
Well, I mean, Tempest hasn't had the biggest ultimates besides that one at the Legion base, so I feel like they're comfortable playing against the Tempest all at this point.
But
Especially since most of the ultimates are versus Silhouette Illusions.
But you'd rather play not against the Tempest Ultimate if you can avoid it, and you have the
Yeah.
opportunity for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but they did force the buyback on Darkly. I feel like that's what that's just all they wanted at this point. Maybe they're waiting for Shortcan to actually finish an item first.
Well, he's got
Besides this
240
barrier
from
idol,
that.
of course.
He's got an Astrolabe and a Ring of the Teacher and Plated Greaves and Ring of Sorcery, so he's technically finished a lot of items.
Ring. You said ring twice, but yeah, sure.
I said Ring of the
Why not?
Sorcery and Ring of the Teacher because he has both of those items.
I bet that's what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
I feel like this lodestone should have another. Never mind. He's at 170 GPM. He's not farming anymore. Just kidding. I lied. He shouldn't have another item. That's what I was doing. It looks like Cluckmuck might be dying in another weird spot. Maybe.
Splugmug just likes hanging out in dangerous areas.
Yeah, every
He
time
really
I
does.
see this Glacius, he's always in like the weirdest spots.
And okay, now you're dead. So
There it is again.
I feel like now would be a really good time to sing Highway to the Danger Zone. Can I go ahead and start singing that?
Maybe he's just trying to be like a walking ward or something. But Silhouette is a Frostwolf now to lock down that Dark Lady. It's really good.
like, Cluckbuck, you do need to stop dying here, buddy. I mean, you died a lot in this series. And yeah, Glacier's gonna do that, but maybe a little bit less. I swear to God, I said Ring of the Teacher and Ring of Sorcery.
I bet.
Twitch chat, making up
I
lies.
bet. They're
Making up
agreeing with me.
lies.
You should mod that guy.
Why would I do that? He lies.
Well, I'm not modded. You should mod.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Quincy.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna ban so many people if I get modded.
Quincy has some issues with modding people.
It's not even gonna be funny how many people I ban.
Just don't ban
So-
Catagon, okay? Because
Yeah,
Diglett will
okay.
just unban him every time.
I unmodded Diglett because I'm sure it was him that kept unbanning Catagon, and I'm like, stop it.
Dark Lady did just he just bought out on that Savage Mace.
Yeah, and now there's a
That comes
sheep stick
back.
going on, but Tempest Ultimate on everything, and there's the counter bat blast, release Kraken on all sorts of stuff, and the Wombo combo is real.
Payback's a bitch.
And Silhouette just bought out too on that Frostwolf.
No
so
buyback on
they should
Cell.
know that.
Ophelia gonna get caught out here as well. She's gonna die.
I really feel like they have a chance to Throne right now. I don't think they should go for the racks. To be honest.
Never
I think
rule
they
out
need to
the
go straight
Dark
Throne.
Lady. You heard it here first from Enthos.
That was not the Dark
okay?
Lady, that was the Tempest. That was the Tempest
Go
100%.
Providing the time needed for the Dark Lady.
Yeah,
They're
and
gonna-
because you're just looking at like the small picture of this hero. I mean, this Dark Lady hero. I think they should just run Throne right now. I don't know if they're gonna hit the racks or what.
I don't think they have enough time to Throne.
I think they have 40 seconds on the Silhouette. I think they could just
Yeah,
go
but-
Throne at this
They
point.
got Rhapsody
Has
and
been
Bloodstone up.
destroyed.
I know Ophelia's coming back in 20 seconds. That's enough time to delay.
Well,
I
they're
like
all
the Rax
they're all
play.
top. They're top
true.
of the range racks.
Legion
I really
Barracks
think they
has
should
been
just go Throne. I don't know why
destroyed.
they're going for these racks. I feel like they're not going to be able to win another team fight. That Tempest hole is really big, but I don't know if he has room to get another one like that.
They're gonna get 2 racks.
They just Throne that game is over.
Hellborn have destroyed
Well, even
a
more than
legion
tied up. I mean,
barracks.
they're already ahead by 7k gold, 12k experience. So
now
Shrek
they're
is
gonna
loving
counter
this
two.
dominantly.
Legion barracks has been destroyed.
And get out
The
of
tornado. The tornado's
Well,
coming
it's
out
more
on the
just like-
distractions.
Yeah, Shortcans, Tornadoes, amazing.
Maybe Hellborn Courier should go back to base? Yeah, okay. Just saying. Stay in the woods.
I don't know. I really just feel like they had the chance to end the game right there. They saw that Silhouette wasn't buying back after a certain point. They could just Throne. Maybe they didn't feel comfortable because they didn't have a Soul's Bulwark. Actually, neither team does, which is kind of surprising.
Well, here's the thing about throning is it's an all or nothing strategy. So if they
Right.
miss it, they lose a huge opportunity. And when you're playing for Diamond League like these two teams are, you want to go with the safe bets most of the time. Taking risky plays usually doesn't result very well. So I
It's
support
like-
the decision. They could have
I don't
definitely
know.
gotten this possibility, but
Yeah, they
safe-
could have got her, but it was more of like, I really think that they should take these risks. I mean,
No.
but there's a lot on the line, you know.
A lot of
Throne.
teams will do this stupid thing where they have 2 racks down and they get a bunch of kills or something like that, and then they try to kill the throne instead of trying to take mega creeps, which is the dumbest thing because mega creeps are so much easier to get than the throne.
This fucking guy. That throne was there. You didn't even have to kill that Rex. You could just ran straight for the throne. So
No,
like,
they wouldn't have had enough time.
I think they had it.
And Magnus had a bad back too, so thanks Nally and chat for pointing that out. But there was no way they were going to take the racks there or the throne there. They could take racks and they did that. That was absolutely the correct play.
Well, they took 2 racks. Like
Yeah.
2 sets of racks equals a throne.
New.
Yeah, look at the HP on the Rex.
They took 2 sets of racks because they weren't contested. You think if they started taking the throne that they wouldn't have seen some buybacks and they wouldn't have seen some more aggressive play from the Legion team?
Well, they didn't see any buybacks from the Silhouette, and the 2 heroes were top. I'm pretty sure they did.
I mean, and they
could have canceled those.
Even if they knew that Silhouette has a buyback, didn't have a buyback, which wasn't a guarantee. Magnus did have a buyback, and both Rhapsody and Lodestone were alive. So
I think it was up for there. I think it was up. I mean, there were 2 heroes top. They saw those 2 heroes top. Somebody was back.
There you go,
I think it was
right there.
back.
Charging
I think it was Wretched Hag back. So I mean, he could have help flowered at least 1 hero, probably the Lodestone, because Rhapsody really isn't that important to port back. So I mean, I don't know. I thought they could have got thrown. I think it was the thing.
I'm not sure. I'm not convinced.
I mean, I've won a lot of games on this throne thing. Trust me, I know when you can throw them.
Have you seen this TDL with the charging strikes? Look at that, right there, counter push. Boom. And Silhouette getting jumped here, and she will get ported back by the Ophelia. So they get the Kraken ultimate used. I assume they wanted a little more than that, but actually that was really good because she'll just port back with the illusion. That was funny.
That was
Extremely.
Awesome.
And there's a DD rune as well. And now the jump once again though, and she's gonna die! And the Torrent of Darkness, or Cover of Darkness there. Yep, and there goes File, so...
Massacre!
Throwing it! Throwing it! Go throne! Stop chasing the Rex! Oh my god, just go throne.
Do you want to win this game, or do you not want to win this game?
Go
Doesn't seem like you want to win this game.
Oh my god. Sent
Nice
Magnus
2-man stun
back.
actually,
Sent
and a sheep
Magnus
stick
back.
behind a Kraken, but nice send back there, and we'll see if Short can get out of this. I'm suspecting he can't.
Resto Stone on.
He doesn't have a TP. He really needs a TP. Like, Shuriken should be carrying a teleport here, and it's gonna cost him his life.
Serial killer!
Go throne, Dark Lady! Throwing it!
Nemesis.
Throwing it! Throwing it! Stop going to
Okay,
the top!
before if they couldn't throw and they had all racks up, that was a bad decision. Now, Mega Creep's way better. They can't kill. They cannot kill Throne. They cannot kill Throne with these 3 heroes.
They can Throne!
No, Sheepstick there as well. Shortcan has the buyback as well also, and they'll be able to take these top racks. There's nothing the Legion side can do to contest this. Actually, so now we get caught out. Lobster's not quite going to connect on the TBL. Rocket Shield coming forward as well in the head smash. Yeah, like kill the racks. They do need to kill the racks. TDL getting real low. And he's going to jump right back in. And there's the lifesteal from the Abyss of School. Never get the stone. Tempest ultimate onto 2. That's going to kill both of them. Silhouette is finally back alive. Oh, Shortcan's still living just for a really short period of time. And another short Sheepstick as Magnus comes back in with a buyback.
Oh no.
Tempest gonna get
got
low.
his refresher and it was at base and he didn't get to didn't get it to him in time.
So
he didn't get that
he's dead.
signal.
Legion killed the Cluckmock. And he dropped
And now they're gonna use their
he
final
dropped the
button the end tag.
Wow.
What is going on?
Enthos, how far behind are you? Jesus.
My mom says I'm special. If that answers your question.
It does not. We're 47, 55, 56, 58, 7,
I'm
58.
3 seconds behind you.
It's a lot of
I
seconds.
Asshole.
Anyways, they do use both buybacks, so it immediately runs.
Yeah.
Still feel like they could have thrown.
There is no way they could have thrown with TDL and Hag and Tempest.
Not at that point, but at the other point they could have thrown.
I don't think
Anyways,
so.
I don't think we pointed this out, but this Cluckma Courier at Congo, I really like it. Just using that extra. Keep an eye on
Ward.
Congo. Needs some best award.
That bound eye is still there.
Yeah.
Right next
Yeah,
to
it
the
is.
Cluckmuck died to the Legion.
Looks like
I think the creatures killed him.
Dark Lady wants this Congo. I think they're just trying to deny the Congo. I don't know what he would sell for this. I really hope he doesn't sell Lifesteal. That'd be a terrible choice.
I mean, it was keeping him alive in that fight. So, I think he realizes how valuable it is.
And there we go, Silhouette doing that thing Shortcan said, making people cry. And they have a Rax. Not bad, Shortcan, not bad. He doesn't even have any creeps, by the way, on this Ophelia. What a Shortcan.
Yeah, well, at this point, it's kind of hard to keep them up.
Freaking
So,
American.
can we make a saying where when an Ophelia is doing bad, we call it a short can?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's reasonable.
So short can, definitely pulling a short can here in game 3.
Lane top lane, also gets taken off, and there's the Hellfire, but here comes Losan with the Shatterstorm. We'll see if they can talk down the Tempest, but no, ultimate. There it is, and the eruption in the background. Not a ton of follow-up, pushbook away, but Cerato's still gonna die here, has a buyback this time. Cluckmuck with the ultimate onto Magmus, he's also gonna fall. Slaskadrit does not have a buyback, so...
And that is Silhouette's first buyback, which is really good right in the
she
game.
just does not, she hasn't had it.
Yeah, it's good.
Over here, actually, Rhapsody and Glacius going at it, but Glacius is winning this fight. Glacius does have a bound die, and just Rhapsody feeling like, nope, actually, I'm gonna die here because Glacial Blast came through, and now we're gonna take the death. They are gonna take the Congo. This is a really the wrong play, I guess. I don't think that they can stop this push, even if it is Silhouette.
No matter who wins this is one hell of a game.
I don't know what's happening in this game. Like, I
Stop
trying to...
The Legion have destroyed
Hanging out.
Yeah, Silhouette, what are you doing? Oh my god, Silhouette! And she TP's out with the
Oh my
illusion.
god.
Use the
He
Geometer's
sold
Bane.
his lifesteal. He sold his lifesteal
Yeah.
on Dark Lady. No!
I don't...
That's definitely the wrong move. I feel like somebody needs to buy a
Please.
lifesteal immediately. So
Well,
please, somebody
please.
buy an Abyssal. Please. Anybody buy an Abyssal.
Please, guys.
Tempest can buy Abyssal.
No, don't buy a post. Buy an Abyssal. Somebody buy an Abyssal. Oh my god, please. Somebody.
But, okay,
You're
let's
gonna
talk
lose
about
the
that for a
fight.
second. They took Kongor. I feel like they could have gotten Mega Creeps right there.
They
yeah.
probably could have, but they were probably scared of a buyback situation. They are this late into the game, hitting an hour mark soon. I mean,
Yeah.
they probably don't want to take any risks, and it denies a
Bananas,
Condor for
too.
the team. Yeah, they have these bananas.
Bananas.
Oh,
They
That's a
don't
good
have an
point.
Abyssal.
He
They
did
don't
sell.
have an Abyssal.
He did sell the Abyssal, I think, but no, it's on the courier. Never mind.
It's on the courier, but still, like that Abyssal is extremely important. I think it's really underrated on these Dark Ladies. He has the cleave, of course he needs it for Tempest, but somebody really needs to buy that Abyssal because without that lifesteal, he can't man up on anybody on the Legion team. It's gonna be disastrous. And I've witnessed it quite a few games. I mean, it is a throwing thing. Even if you're ahead this much, that Abyssal really does make a huge difference.
Yeah. Okay. Tempest did
Looks
not
like-
sell Resto Stone. It's just sitting in the base.
Yeah, it's on a career or something. He doesn't want to show it.
We're fine. We're fine, Twitch chat. Courier, fuck my courier
Career
dying.
down.
That's the third one in this series, so still not a record, but we're getting closer. I cannot believe that one series where we lost 5 couriers in 3 games.
I mean, Cluckmuck's trying for a record. He's fine.
Yeah, he wants. So there's the jump by each side. Glacius looks like he's gonna take the first step, and now here's Kraken with a Sheepstick and the Shadow Storm on top of him. Cover of Darkness goes on to a couple. Boundai is up on Magmus, and he's probably gonna die here as TDL just has crazy damage. Cerato's is
That's not
going.
interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the
Whoa.
megas in this bottom lane, but actually still.
I really hope
racks
they
as
throw
well.
him right now. Throwing it! Throwing it!
Yeah, the bottom lane is short can also dying.
Barracks has been
Thrown it!
destroyed. Legion barracks
It just
has been
wasted
destroyed.
Cliff. Why are you going
Barracks
for
has
top
been
racks there? Get the
destroyed.
throne! Get the
Yeah.
throne!
Throwing is happening.
Get the throne! Oh, there's 4 heroes alive on
TDL wants
Legion
the
team.
TDL wants the top racks.
Silhouette's
And
getting the
Silhouette doesn't care. She wants the she wants the racks or the
canceling
throne.
ports. Legion just canceled ports.
Yep.
All they have is
TDL
Tempest.
is gonna die. There's a token, but they do take the racks.
HoN Tower.
Hag gonna be able to get back in there, and now TDL get a shrunken and port back. Cerato's has returned. Okay.
Hellborn does have mega creeps,
Yes.
but I really don't
Why
think
didn't Cerato's go for Mega Creeps? Oh man.
because
That one-
throne.
But now I think the Mega Creeps is gonna be a bigger issue because they're gonna have to counter push against Mega Creeps.
Oh man, Lash is connecting. He's probably gonna all chat. Why didn't you throw in Hellborn? It's probably what it is. That's probably why he's coming in. I'm not sure.
Let you know that you should have
Dark Lady
thrown
slot.
right there. Alright, I'm
Oh,
out.
Dark
Back to you, Breaky.
Dark Lady has his item slot back, but they gave him the bananas. I really like that play because it doesn't have ownership, so he can just Hag could just give him the bananas like he just did. I like
In other news, Lodestone just got a 53-minute tablet.
it. Not bad.
That's
Sitting
not bad.
Over here, Max
Just
Illusion gonna die. Actually, Glacios ultimate basically wasting Sheepstick now here. On to Dark Lady. If they can catch her out, she does not have a buyback, and that would be game. They're gonna kill her. But Tempest
the
ultimate
bananas.
not
He
doing
didn't
too
use the
much.
bananas.
Oh no! And there's the Shadow Storm coming through. They finally are going to get anything next. Second Tempest ultimate as the rest of Sun is using. Buck in the background, he's going to die. Rush back, trying to find to do something. Shorthand drops. And the ultimate from Raps is going to stop all of that. Tempest is running back to the Legion base, but I think that's game.
They didn't use bananas on that Dark Lady.
Nope. TD Rune also on Silhouette, and she's just going to kill the base.
That's game.
But yeah, but Tempest is not going to get this. Kraken is maybe able to take away from Glowstone. Nope. Ceratops just has way too much stuff right there, and there's nothing they can do about this. That's... Okay, Kraken charged into the shrine. That was not great.
He's going all over
I know, and Glowstone's like, I'm gonna rock drill and blink and laugh at you. And that's game.
Legion wins.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That
god.
lack of bananas using, I think, was really it. He took out the Abyssal for that bananas, relying on the HP to get back, and he didn't get to use it.
Oh
They didn't
my
have a health
god.
flower or anything. I don't think that was the issue. He didn't get locked down.
And there was a 2-man Tempest. There's a 3-man Tempest
Yeah,
roll
it's
twice.
3 to 4 man Abyssal.
Twice because of the Resto Stone.
I can't even imagine how mad Shrek's love
If
must be.
TDL had been alive for that fight,
That would have been game.
I mean,
If they thrown earlier, that would have been game too.
I don't think they could have done that. But like that, if
Just
the
saying.
bananas had been used, that would have been game for Ogre.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god.
He didn't use the banana! Why didn't he use the banana?
They didn't throw!
Unbelievable.
Oh my god, they didn't throw!
What an unbelievable
If they
pitch.
thrown, their fate wouldn't rely in the banana's hands. I mean, they should have known that he's obviously allergic to bananas.
I don't understand what happened in that game.
Oh
I'm still
my
very
god.
confused.
That was a crazy good game. That was one of the best games I've seen so far as casting goes.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
I'm confused. I don't understand. Okay,
I
Art,
don't understand that either.
you're allowed to give final thoughts and first on series endgame, but you're not allowed to say the word throne. Okay? You can't say throne
Why didn't they thrown?
or any euphemism that means throne. Okay?
Well,
You're not allowed to reference the throne.
I think that the Hellborn and the Legion team played extremely well. I think that Silhouette bought all the right items. There was a lot of huge Tempest holes, a lot of big Rhapsody ultimates that saved that Silhouette a bunch of times. But if they went for that World Tree, they would have won the game. World Tree, instead of going for any amount of Rex, the Mega Creeps
you can't
obviously
say
didn't
anything that means throne.
They could have gone for the World
just
Tree.
said the World Tree means throne.
Oh my
it's
god.
like you
World
don't
Tree.
listen. It's like you don't listen. You probably don't listen.
Oh my god.
All right,
Apparently our inside information.
I don't know
server
why
was
they didn't-
lagging. No bananas. No bananas.
I don't know why they didn't go for the thing that is commonly referred to as the king's chair. The king usually sits in it and rules from it, if you know what I mean.
It's also
They should have
a
gone
World
back.
Tree. Draconis protects it. It's a lot of his lines are based around protecting the World Tree, or otherwise
You know,
known as
the king sits on it, the queen has one too. You know what I mean. I forget
Just-
the word for it though.
It's all ogre now.
Unbelievable.
Done.
Thank you.
It's all ogre.
Thank you for that. That was good.
Jeez.
All right.
I
I don't know what else to say, man. Other than that was a hell of a series. And Dawn versus now PI. PI's going to Diamond, which is new for them. They have not been in Diamond before, and I did pick them to win gold this cycle, so they can make that happen. That game has been rescheduled, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right here because the series is over and we've done a lot of it, but